that they have tangled on the racetrack, and needless to say, neither of those drivers were very happy after that incident. Now, Kurt Busch, driving for his brother in that monster number 54 car, gets into the back of Justin Allgaier. Apparently, this skirmish started at the very beginning of the race with the first green flag. Afterwards, Allgaier and Kurt Busch had a few words talking about what went on the racetrack. Kurt was not very happy. He did, however, finish fourth. After they discussed this, we heard this from Kurt Busch post-race.
About the rest of the day, how much did the track change for you today?
It was a tough battle with the left side tire. It seemed like it would make you tight, make you loose, and so you were on this razor blade edge. We've made good steps to gain with our in the KBM car, with how we've adjusted since the beginning of the year to where we are now, and just fourth place today behind the Gibbs guys. We're getting there, so it's good. And it was great to have Kyle in the pit box checking everything out today.
Did it impact you, how you raced, Justin? The fact that you're on probation after that, he said he was racing you?
It refrains me from not beating the out of you right now because you ask me stupid questions. But since I'm on probation, I suppose that's improper to say as well. If you could talk about racing things, we could talk about racing things, Bob.
It's racing.
It is not racing. You're in this just to start stuff. That's all you're out here for.
Now, just a couple things before we really get into this. First of all, NASCAR will make a decision about any further penalties on Monday or Tuesday. That's very standard procedure. Second of all, Bob Pockrass, if you're not familiar with him, is a very well-respected writer from the Sporting News as well. And Larry Mack, we've said this over and over again. You do have to admire the passion that the Busch brothers have for racing and for winning, but also at times it gets them in trouble.
Well, yeah, I mean, I heard Sam Hornish Jr. just a few minutes ago on Speed Center, and I totally agree. Kurt and Kyle Busch, two of the most talented race car drivers in that garage area. Kurt Busch shows it week in and week out. I saw him at a golf tournament on Thursday for autism. I said, Kurt, you are absolutely driving the wheels off that 51 car right now. But Kurt, you're not a stick and ball sports player. You're not going off your talent alone. An owner is going to have to try to sell you to a sponsor, and right now, that's going to be a tough sell if you don't do what Kyle Petty said on Speed Center, walk away if you don't want to answer the question.
Yeah,
answer it right.
That's exactly right, and no sponsor is going to pay for that attitude. I don't care. I mean, I've been in this sport long enough to know that much of it. He can drive the wheels off a car. I'm not lumping Kyle Busch into this. Kyle Busch has not done anything. This is Kurt Busch, and I'm going to tell you, we can go back to the way he talked to Roger Penske on the radio when he drove for Penske. We go back to his little episode with Jerry Punch, and we go to Bob Pockrass. It's called respect, and he doesn't give respect. Although he wants respect from other drivers, and he wants respect from the fans, and he wants respect from the media, he's not showing respect to these people. And that attitude is going to get him sitting on a couch watching TV at some point in time and not being in a race car. He's going to have to change it at some point in time. And this has nothing to do with racing, nothing to do with his driving ability. And his grandmother, if she's watching, she's the one that should have a talk with him. I thought she was the one that broke him up when they had the little fight before.
She fixed it before.
She's the one that needs to have a talk.
Whoa, you all are missing the point.
What's the point?
The point is this. The man's on probation. It worked. Because he was going to punch him, and he didn't. So, I mean, it worked, right?
I guess. But hold on. He always says, I'm going to punch somebody, but he never does.
I will say this. He keeps threatening everybody. Kurt, if you're going to keep threatening to punch people, punch them.